good evening, everyone. This is Aarthy, a second year computer science engineering student at KGISL Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. And I'm here to present my use case, which is sentiment analysis and product development, which is achieved through my app, Criticspie. And this use case is mainly built for organization purposes who are facing problem with overloaded data. So let's see what my application Criticspie does. I named the app as Criticspie since it spies the criticisms of the customers in your product. And this is the use case diagram I have built. I have chosen 4 major domains, which are e-commerce, entertainment, education, and travel, in which I found reviews are vital in developing your product. The workflow structure is you first give the link of your company, and it gives you a voice confirmation that your analysis is being done, and it uses the ML services activity and ML skills activity, which is employed in the orchestrator, and it would give you an analytics report in your mail. And I have also added 3 extra features which would increase the business agility of a company, such as livestock updates, document understanding, and customer query processing. Livestock updates mainly uses NSE website, this feature will be very much useful for investors, individuals who are investing, and contributors, and also for a firm which is employed in NSE. And it takes a screenshot of the live share updates and it will send you an mail. And document understanding takes dynamic files in a file directory as an input, and it uses the OCR and it sends an email. And customer query processing is mainly an AI agent which uses the question answering bot to make the automated reply and query resolvement according to the input you gave on your company as an input. So it ends the execution, and I have enclosed all these workflows with exceptions and handling, which would not render any great error. And this app can be mainly used by product-based firms, stock trading companies, social media monitoring services, mainly e-commerce platforms, and service-based firms. And as you can see, these are the tools and technologies I have used. I have used UiPath apps, AI Center, document understanding, and OCR. All these technologies I have used mainly to deploy my application. And this is the ML skills I have deployed in the UiPath orchestrator. And this is my interface. And these are the options you get. And I would also like to tell the future enhancements. Right now, I provide an analysis of the sentiments and the prediction. And I would also like to provide an average value. If there are more positive, it should give a message like this product is positive. If negative, it should give it accordingly. So the websites like Amazon, Flipkart, and Siksha I'm using are very much dynamic. So I'm working on dealing with dynamic selectors and the web pages I'm using with Python code. And I would like to add many sectors to automate intelligently. And I'm planning to add features regarding healthcare, which is more required nowadays. And I'm as an extra feature, I would like to add digital marketing automation, which would increase the business agility then, and email query processing with applying sentiment analysis which automatically replies the customers according to the email they have sent. And to increase the productivity of the app, I would like to fetch the data from config files as key value pair. And I will connect my app in the cloud. And as you can see, this is the app, and it gives you 4 major things like sentiment analysis, customer query resolving, livestock updates, and invoice processing. And I'm clicking the button here. And we can see Amazon, Flipkart, IMDb for entertainment and movie purposes, Siksha for educational purposes, and TripAdvisor. And by statistics, all these domains are found to be more tedious in dealing with the data overloading problem. So I found these 5 domains can be easily improved using this ML machine learning skills. So I would like to I would like to show every feature of the object. So I have already pre-recorded the demo videos. So I would like to play it. Now I'm clicking the Amazon button. I'm entering my email ID first, and it's asking for the product link of the particular organization who is using it, and it's opening it. And meanwhile, I'll be getting an voice confirmation where it says that the ML machine learning analysis is being done. You can watch for a mail. And by the way, the ML skills is running. And it's time to check the email. So I have got an email. So the same process is being done for this Flipkart and every domain I have chosen. Just I have modified the UI selectors, and I hope this will be useful for organizations. And now I am running the document understanding. I have clicked the invoice processing, and it's asking me to enter the email ID to send the invoice details. And I'm giving the path of the invoices directory, which contains the dynamic invoices. I mean the different kinds of invoices. So by the time it uses intelligent OCR, and this is the UI path validation station, which uses the machine learning extractor, and it scrapes every data in dynamic invoices automatically, and it will accumulate in a single Excel file, and it will send you an email. So this will save your company's time by without using human aid to read your invoice details one by one.
The question which I have here is, again, as soon as you bring a lot of these components together, there's going to be challenges, right? And what are the challenges, if you may highlight one or two, which you may have faced as you started building this? What was the total effort in pulling this all together? Very nicely done, I would say. Kudos to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Like I faced these dynamic selectors was the problem actually. So I built it and I tested it with many URLs. So it worked for 95%, and some websites like Amazon and Flipkart was changing within 24 hours, and the discounts products were something different from the normal products which were employed. So that was the main issue I found, and I'm currently working with some Python invoking in UiPath. So I think that I would find a solution for that. That was the main
Very
issue
impressive.
I
Thank
felt.
you. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
That is cool. And I know you're talking and also trying to do a live demo at the same time. So
yes, sir.
Love
yes.
your processing there.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, Steve, Nidhi.
Sure. So Aarthy, again, a great demo. I just wanted to know what was your thought behind putting all of these features into one product, or I would say one application. Like you have the chatbot service, I can see, for the query processing, livestock update, and the sentiment analysis, everything invoice processing, right? So
yes, ma'am.
What was your thought behind putting everything into one single application?
Ma'am, the main idea was to help all the organizations which is facing the data overloading problem. Like I found from statistics that these domains require more automation in the field of dealing with the customer's query. So I took the 5 major domains which are facing these problems, and I employed it in a single application. And this is not an exception for a normal customer to use it. Even a normal customer can use this, but to be specific, for within a company, I'm using this. I'm using the input links, and in future I would also implement the feature which will just tell the name of the product, and it will go and browse it. That was the main idea.
Okay, and what about the query resolving? I mean, what are that feature? How does it help, or what is this?
Query resolving is mainly AI-driven agent, which will take a text file as an input. You can give your companies all the details in a text file, and you can just load the agent. And then if a customer asks queries, and I even need not to answer it, and if a question is asked, it will automatically reply using the question answering module, which is one of the out of the box packages in UiPath Orchestrator. As you can see, this is I have already preloaded with bank details here. So I asked that what is the eligibility of an account. It gives me it artificially with artificial intelligence, it takes the input text file, and it gives me the answer as so and so. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Aarthy.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So I would just add, I was chatting with Bhabyesh while you were presenting, and we were both very impressed with what you were doing. I love the use case, and I think that my judging is more from, I think this is a very clever use case, and that would have broad applicability, and I think that it is. So again, well done on this. It's a complex solution for sure. So, and I love that you have a website on this as well. So you're obviously very committed to this concept. So so well done. Thank you for presenting today.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
And Aarthy, again, I'm sure you have a lot more things here. You definitely
Yes,
want to connect offline and get to know a little bit more of what are the other components of this. But very well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.